He says, no, I ain't going to do that. He said, why not? That's the allotment I got when Joshua came in. When Joshua came in, the land was all divided up among the tribes. And his allotment was right there. And that was for him, not for a king. He was an allotment for one of the tribal things. He said, the ancient landmark, it's going to stay in that tribe where God put it. And the king goes back to his house upset and just ruined, although he's king, and he lies down in the bed and begins to pout, and fuss, like a little boy. And his mother says, what's the matter, honey? And he said, well, Naboth won't sell me his vineyard, and he won't trade one for it. But give him a better one than that one, and he won't do it. She said, well, don't worry about that. Don't you govern the nation? No, he didn't. She did. She said, don't you govern the nation? And he said, well, I don't know. He said, well, I'll get it for you. Well, then she's governing it. So every replacement you're getting by Obama now is a woman or a black or a Muslim. You know what a fellow told me who was raised in Russia? He said the way communism came in is real simple. The government sets up and puts people over things that can't possibly handle them. It takes the people that the worst size for that thing they put in, like how could I miss that one? The Secretary of State. Oh, man, Hillary Clinton, yeah. All right, now, if anybody was just completely disqualified to a thing like that, it'd be Hillary Clinton. But that way you can control her. And realizing she realized you gave her a break, so she'll do anything she's told because she's been given a break. So you take a black man, or you take a queer, or you take a woman and give them a place to take care of, they're obligated to you. So whatever you want to put through that's unscriptural or out of hell, they'll push it through. Or they'll lose the job. Now that's what a guy told me that came out of Russia and was old enough to have gone through the stuff that Stalin and Lenin and some of them went through. All right, he says this. He says, remove not the ancient landmark. You're going to take that piece of land. He took that piece of land. And then when he went down and got that piece of land, he walked through there, swinging his sash. I think, boy, mine, all mine. I got the whole place, it's mine. And about that time, he heard some big, wet, bare feet hitting the cement. Slap, slap, slap. 12 triple E. And around the corner comes unsheeted hell around the corner in the form of Elijah. He got his wolf skin on, he got his bear skin on and stuff on him. And he got his bare feet. And that fella comes around there and points his finger right at him. And that king says, hast thou found me, old mine enemy? He said, I'm not your enemy. He said, God's your enemy. And he said, what you do? You're going to die right here where you had that fellow stoned to death to get his land. And he said, in the same place where you put rocks on him, I'm going to have the dogs lick up your blood. Have a nice day. Off he walks. He goes out and tries to conquer the place and gets hit. Well, a fellow by chance, an archer pulls a bow by chance and hits him. He wasn't aiming at him. He was just firing one in the air, and one of them just accidentally hit him here and went right through the armor, and he couldn't pull it out without bleeding to death.